Right, so we've only been boating about a year, haven't we?
Yes.
Right?
And we've never ever stayed at anchor.
No, we'll have to do things that sort of put us out of our comfort zone a little bit, don't we? So we put a few days aside, haven't we, to come play out on the boat.
We've left the marina.
Left the marina. We're going to go and find somewhere to stay at anchor.
But our first obstacle that we are going to do for the first time on our own is go through the notorious Swellies.
Yeah, it
So,
can't be as bad as people say, surely.
We're about an hour after low water.
Yeah.
So let's go.
Let's do it. So we're here, the first bridge that we're going to come to is here. But this here is the notorious Swellies. Looks like we need to do some very careful manoeuvring through there, don't we? What are you doing?
Having a little hoover on the way.
Right, we're just approaching Menai Bridge now. Big one, over there. That was a bit unnerving, really. It is, because I know he's just doing that all the time.
What was the most unnerving part of that? Is Simon goes, oh my god, what's that noise?
Yeah.
And it sounded like we were running aground, but it was a helicopter right above us.
Right, we've just done a quick stop because we've just gone through the Swellies on our way to our anchorage. That we're going to go. And Gemma's trying to catch me some tea. How you, Gem?
Yeah, well we can't, the place we want to go we can't get to just yet because we've got Carnarvon Bar to deal with next. So we can only do Carnarvon Bar 3 hours either side of high water. So high water tonight at 9 o'clock, so we can't pass there till 6 o'clock. So we're going to have a little play around here for a bit.
Right, Gemma's got a confession to make.
So we come out to test our new anchor and we got that excited when we got here and that nervous because we've never stayed a night at anchor. We forgot to film it. So we are now anchored up just outside Pilot's Cove on
Clanwyn Island.
Clanwyn Island. There we go. So we are getting ready for an amazing sunset. Look at that. That's awesome. So it did take us a while to pick where we wanted to anchor because obviously there's a couple of other boats here as well. We didn't want to be too close to them. We also didn't want to be too close in to all the rocks in case we, you know, dragged in the middle of the night. But I don't think we've got that worry with this anchor. But I think every person just worries, don't you, when you like anchor and don't want to, just in case anything happens. But
you always worry when it's your first time, don't you?
yeah,
At anything.
I know. But it is absolutely beautiful. So fishing rods are in the water and we are going to watch the sunset.
And here's our track at the moment. So we dropped the anchor out here, so we've got about 25 metres out. So we've been squiggling around there for ages. So it's holding well. As well, have you got an anchor alarm as well?
I've got an anchor alarm on my phone, so when we go to sleep tonight, that will be getting set, just in case.
But the question I asked Gemma was you meant to set the anchor alarm when you drop the anchor, so it's right in the middle of the radius, or does it really matter if you... I don't know. Guess we're going to find out halfway through the night when we swing round, because then we'll be 50 metres away, won't we? And it'll be going off, we'll be like, jack an anchor! But we're not, we'll just spin it, I don't know, okay. Right.
Yeah, we'll work it out.
We'll work it out. This is the life. This is the life.
Gorgeous, isn't it?
It's cool.
First time at anchor.
First time.
I don't know whether we'll sleep much tonight, because I'm quite a nervy sleeper anyway, of noise, with random noises and stuff like that. But yeah, I think we're going to be tired in the morning.
Yeah.
But I think once we've got over our first night of anchor, then it'll be a bit more peaceful next time, won't it?
This is cool. There's no other motorboats here though, is there?
They're all yachts, sailing yachts with sail things up.
Yeah, floppy things. Well, they haven't got the floppy things up at the moment because they're anchored, but...
Well, the fishing isn't going too successful, so unless we all starve tonight, I better make some tea. So time to get the air fryer out.
What have you just done at night? You caught me some tea?
I wouldn't eat this. Alright.
There's a fighter, isn't it?
Relax.
That is a big bull-off, that. The size of him. He's beautiful.
Don't be sick on me boat.
Right, but unfortunately, or fortunately for the bull horse, we can't eat bull horse anyway, so... But it's a good job we've got some burgers in the air fryer.
Right, we'll let this one go. It wasn't the best release, but he was about to turn around and eat me.
They are angry buggers, them things. So instead of eating fish, we're eating burgers.
How are you feeling about your first night at anchor?
Good, I guess.
Right, feeding time at the zoo.
Right, so there's a few things as well that you need to do when you're anchoring, which is quite novel for us because we've seen people do it. You put your anchor lights on. Obviously we've had these lights on all night, but look, we've got a little anchor light on the top. It's a shame it's not an LED, but it should be okay overnight, shouldn't it? It's like a 5-watt bulb.
Yeah, well obviously we're off the grid being out at anchor, but we have got
a backup.
Yeah.
We've
So,
got this.
not the end.
But also other lighting that we've got as well. Check these out. Oh, Gemma's changing the colour as well. Check it out. Don't think we'll be leaving them on all night because I don't think the engine will start in the morning, will it? Well, yeah, that was our quick update.
And
Food was
the
nice.
stars, I know the GoPro is never going to pick them up, but the stars
stars are
are
cool.
absolutely amazing tonight.
Should we pretend the GoPro is dead good and you can put a picture in? Ready?
So we never drink, me and Simon, do we?
But somebody left some beers on the boat.
So,
And we found them.
to celebrate our first night at anchor, we are having a beer each.
Yeah.
So,
Clinky.
yeah, congratulations, we're still alive, no one's panicked. It is so eerie just like being here and like surrounded by complete darkness. And I can't even show you because literally the GoPros don't pick anything up and it is just dark. Look. Couple of lights, the lighthouse.
But we are moving quite a lot, as in we keep swinging side to side.
Yeah, I'm about to show you that.
It's quite blowy.
Let's fix on the lights there. But the anchor alarms on our phone haven't gone off. The anchor is holding really well.
Yeah, it's rock solid.
Our old anchor that we used to have, you know, even just going out on fish trips, the amount of times we dragged.
Yeah.
And that's what made me not want to go and sleep at anchor.
Yeah.
But obviously we've been here for a few hours now.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're literally holding, aren't we? In a really, really nice. Obviously, we're swinging, but that's just the wind.
Yeah, it's quite windy as well. What was the wind speed? 13 miles an hour or something?
Yeah, it's like it's 13, gusting about 17. So it wasn't meant to be that windy tonight, and that's why we chose today to come at anchor. Yeah. But as usual, not never goes to plan. But Amelia is now asleep. She's quite happy and quite content. Yep. So she's snoring in the front cabin. And yeah, we're just here enjoying the stars. So, pajamas are on.
Anchor alarm's set.
Anchor alarm is set on 2 phones. Amelia's robbed our bed, so we're in the little one at the front.
The kids' bed. Watching telly. Yeah,
so we're going to try and fall asleep. I think we're going to be on like high alert all night, aren't we? Any little noise or whatever, we're going to be like, what's that, what's that, what's
seeing
that?
A little noise, all we've got is like slap, 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 water going up against the hole.
It's quite relaxing though. Yeah. So, see you in the morning. Oh.
Turn them off. Morning. How did you sleep?
Okay, to be honest.
I slept really well.
I slept better than I thought we were going to sleep. It was a bit sloppy with the water sloshing up and down the hull. Yeah. It got to about 3 o'clock and it just went still and silent.
Yes. Yeah.
So obviously we got woke up at 5 with the anchor alarm.
Yes.
Now we know what that was not the anchor. That was us. Because we set an anchor alarm on our phone, but I think we set it wrong.
No, so we did set it wrong.
When we dropped the anchor, and then we pulled back, we were all set, we let the boat settle, and then we pressed the anchor alarm with like a 25-metre radius. But that wasn't the point we dropped the anchor. So when we've spun round, when the tides turned through the night, it's come out of our radius that we'd set. Which
it just proved that the alarm worked, didn't it?
So it's a good test woke us up. Anchor alarm.
Yeah.
But the anchor.
I snoozed it 4 times. It should have a snooze button, shouldn't it? Oh, about it.
It woke us up. We weren't as panicked because we knew what we knew it was coming. Yeah,
we were a bit on high alert. We were both like, calm down, everyone calm down. Don't panic, Mr. Manovan. I was joking. Yeah, it was really good. Right, what's plan today?
The original plan was to just turn around and go back to the marina because we thought we wouldn't sleep.
Yeah, and we actually had.
But what we've decided to do, since we're sort of halfway around, is do a whole lap of Anglesey.
Yeah.
Because it's something we've always wanted to do.
Always wanted to do that, yeah. And so, it's on our doorstep and we've never done it. So.
We're going to have our breakfast, get dressed.
And make a plan.
I think we'll get the charts out.
Get the charts out, okay. Sounds good.
So, quite an exciting mission, isn't it? Sort of to go from where we are here at Clandon Island all the way around Anglesey and back to Deganway Marina. So obstacles we've got on the way, we've got a load of overfalls, we've got the skerries, but we've also got the winds coming from this direction. So when we get round the other side of the island, it's going to be quite choppy. So we don't want to go when it's wind against tides. So we need to be around this side. We need to be around this side of the island before the tide turns, so it's not wind against tide. So we want to be coming in before the tide starts ebbing. So that's the plan, get round there before 4 o'clock, but go and have a little explore around here first.
If that was a bit choppy, we're currently listening into the Essie Rescue. They want to lower somebody onto a boat to do a training exercise, and I was there like, that would be brilliant footage if they like come and landed on us. Big helicopter above us, but no, unfortunately they've chosen another boat, so hopefully another time.
So we're listening in, so I paused every time they start speaking, so that might have been cut a bit. That's why. Not because I made a mistake.
Yeah. Like me, 5, 6, 7. Right, so we're going then.
Yes.
Up anchor. Yeah?
This is like the biggest trip we've done, isn't it? Yeah. And obviously without Richard as well. So.
Richard has been on the other end of some messages though. He's there, he's here, just not here, if that makes sense. Yeah. Right, let's lift this anchor up, see where we end up. A little nudge forward, Jem. Check them out. Oh, we've got an alarm going off. Gemma didn't cancel her ankle alarm. Did you, Joe?
Yeah, you take over. At least it shows that it works.
Yeah.
Ships afloat! Bay. So we'll drop the anchor, drop the tender deck, go and have a little explore.
Back up a bit, Jem. Just back up now, see if we're holding. Cool, that's the anchor set. If you saw it pull out tight then. Right, let's go and launch the tender.
Let's deploy the tender and go on and explore.
That wasn't too bad. These Suzukis are so light, so they're quite manoeuvrable. A lot of other ones which weigh a ton. Considering it's just been on its side and all sorts as well.
Bye.
Good place to have your dinner. So we always wear these things, don't we, around us. But I wonder what happens to them when you hit the water. So, let's find out. It's cold, you know. Oh! Gotta go out now because it's freezing. I thought I hit something, right? When I went down, I thought I hit something, I heard this boom! I think it was this below the water. That's how quick they work. I'm just sucking a bit. That is some proper good safety equipment. Trust me. Oh, new boat is here!
It's a bit wet.
It is a bit bumpy. Really bumpy, but we're committed now, aren't we?
Cleans the windows.
I know what fixes that. There is a little boating trick I've learned just to go faster. You need to go as fast as you can without it being too bumpy, so I'm just going to manage the throttles for a minute.
So we're just passing Holyhead now.
This is why you have boats surveyed, to make sure they're seaworthy. And this is, yeah, so we're not abusing the boat, but we understand now why boats are so strong. Why surrender has to be so strong. And you find your water leaks, you've got water, bit of water coming in, but it's fine. Well, that's why I pay so much money for these high quality marine electronics, don't you? To deal with it. Let's go see how Amelia's getting on. See, I can't believe Amelia is just sat in bed, chilling in this weather. We've got a life jacket ready for it, so that's fine. We're to slow down to 14 knots, getting a bit bumpy above the speed. We start sort of taking off. You wanna go faster?
No.
Go on holiday this end in the boat. Now, I'm pretty sure the sea state is going to come across well on camera. But if you watch YouTube and everyone's like, you can't tell the sea state, I think you'll be able to tell this. You know what? We're fine. Amelia's in the front cabin at the moment.
It's raining.
I'll tell you, I wouldn't want to be on a smaller boat than this. Got to slow down now, 8.8 knots down to. Not far off now, about 3 hours of this. one point it got really bad, which we didn't actually film. Going round the top corner of Anglesey, it got proper bumpy. But yeah, not far, probably about another hour away from home, but we can't actually get in till I think what, 7:30ish, something like that. So we're gonna have to go find some nice calm water somewhere and just sit and chill for a bit. But yeah, it's been good. Learned a few things about the boat. All good really. I found as well the beauty of having two screens. I can have one zoomed out, then one zoomed in. Because obviously when you got one zoomed in, it's sort of like shows you all the details, the finer details. So yeah, I've been playing around with that as we're bumping around. Amelia, I am so surprised. Amelia, she's so tough. She's just not fazed by it at all. So good on you, Amelia. Well, how's Gemma getting on?
Good. I've got a bit of cleaning up to do because everything's gone everywhere. So we've just done 87.5 miles on that trip, so that's been our biggest trip on our own to date. I'm just trying to do the fuel calculations to see what we've burned. Now I'm basing this on the output that I'm getting from the readings from the Veritron unit, but we're not 100% sure that we calibrated them right. So basically we used 33% fuel in the port engine and 38% in the starboard. I'd say our calibrations are maybe slightly off. So off them calculations, I'm getting that we've just used 248 litres of fuel on that trip. So basing it on the miles that we've done, that's 2.84 litres per mile that it's costed in fuel. But we've just had a family little break, overnight stay, toured the whole of Anglesey for 250 quid, basically. So was it worth it? Yeah. So how did you find that trip?
That was a trip that I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to do a lap of Anglesey.
In them conditions?
Well, beggars can't be choosers. I mean, we was already on the other side of Anglesey. We could have come back through the Swellies. We've done the Swellies before. We thought, so we'll go all the way around. We did our maths. We actually did our research. What's the sea state going to be like? And he said 0.7 metre, and I'm like, okay, that's about that big. I can handle that. Turns out that's quite bad. But we're always learning, aren't we? So we always learn. So we now know what 0.7 metre swells like. That's pretty bad. So you have to do 6-8 knots. So yeah, that was a lesson we learned. Apart from that, our boat absolutely flawless. If it wasn't on this boat, we would have had problems. Trust me. It was a beast.
That anchor. That I would never have done that trip at anchor with our old anchor. But I can't believe how well we slept. Because I'm not the calmest of people on boats at times, and it's always been like a big fear of mine is staying at anchor in the anchor dragon and hitting the rocks. But it literally, the only panic that we had was a panic that we knew was coming, was when we messed up on the anchoring alarm app. So yeah, I've got 110% confidence in that anchor. So thank you so much for Ultramarine for kitting us out with that, because that's just took our boating experience to the next level, to have that confidence in the anchor. So if you are looking for an anchoring system, I can highly recommend the Ultra anchors. So I'll drop a link in the description, and there is a code as well. If you use the code SHIPHAPPENS, you will get a discount. So thank you all so much for watching. We now need to get the boat back into the marina, because we're just waiting for the gate to open. So yeah, come with us.